Greetings, YouTube. Danny State here on the Daily Dan blog. Today I got a treat. We're taking a look at The Twilight Zone. Number 76 from 1977. My friend at Unidentified S4 is going to like this one. It's got some aliens trying to take over the Earth. That's his kind of stuff. It's a gold key comic. It's in really good condition. It's the Twilight Zone. You remember back in the day on holidays when they would show them Twilight Zone marathons all day long? And you just watch the Twilight Zone shows over and over and over. So now I've got a hold of an original Twilight Zone from 1977 based on the classic TV show. What better thing for a holiday than to bust out the Twilight Zone? Shall we? Inside the front cover of Twilight Zone number 76 from 1977, we get a Richie Rich story. Because that's really what you want to see inside of a Twilight Zone comic is Richie Rich trying to chase down a freaking Hostess cupcake Twinkie, having dinner with the little girl, making Big Veronica mad outside. What? Okay, we're moving right along. The first story in the Twilight Zone is called A Ride in the High Country. Oh, that's a good title. I like taking a ride in the high country. I do that once in a while myself. All righty, you got a cowboy. He's all upset. He can't figure out why his cattle's gone missing. He's going to take a ride up into the high country to find out why the cows were missing. So in full panels, Daily Dan, brought to you by the Daily Dan blog, I give you the Twilight Zone in a little 3-page story, apparently, that may have been the idea. It may have just been the idea behind the movie's Critters. Oh my God, this come out years before Critters, but yet we got a cowboy tracking down his lost cows in the high country. Check it out, he finds the remains of his lost cows in the high country, and that's when he's attacked by a big rolling critter ball. Yeah, it chases him, and then it eats him. And that's the end of the story, because stuff like that happens in the Twilight Zone. And then we move on to The Gift, and that's the story of this pervert. This guy who takes a special interest in this young girl. Yes, he does, because she has the gift. She can make a doll and voodoo your ass, I guess. Oh, my God. And then you get a commercial for some fun tricks and free things. You order something, they send you something, and it's all a colossal pile of garbage. Yeah, I know, because I ordered most of this stuff. There you go. So, in this incredibly sick scene from a Twilight Zone comic book, you see the old man making offers to the girl's mom. He wants to take her on the road in his wagon to see the king. Oh my God, so the girl's gonna get a bath because I think she's gonna be the gift. He talks to her and gets all familiar with the little girl. Oh my God, I'm not liking this. He prepares her to meet the king. He's taking her to the king. I wonder what kind of gift she's gonna be for the king. Because when she sticks things in little dolls, she can make you better, or she can make you worse. If I breeze through this without reading a bunch of it, well, you know why. He takes the girl to see the king. The king is all impressed with the little girl's abilities. Then the little girl tells the king what they do was all messing with her and stuff, apparently. King has dude arrested. And little girl's like, oh, thank you, king, because they're going to kill him. Oh, things don't work out too well for you, dude. If you're a pervert in the Twilight Zone. So that last story just kind of made me want to barf in my mouth. I don't know, but back in 1977, I guess they'd put anything in a comic book. And now we're going to get to tell a young Mike Bleasy, that's right, young Mike, as he orders a poster. And he ordered the poster here in the Twilight Zone. So young Mike Bleasy orders a poster. It arrives in the mail, and young Mike Bleasy is happy. He runs upstairs and hangs that big giant, oh my God, Gilman looking thing on his wall. He ordered I almost said the bad word. He ordered a fucking Gilman poster, it looks like. Some kind of horror monsters from the 50s. Remember them things you used to order them? Hell, I bet there's an ad for that somewhere in this comic book. And Dad's like, okay, hung a big monster on the wall. And Dad goes to bed, but then Dad's awoken by some weird sounds in the night. Did I not call out when YouTube? You get commercials in the middle of this book for them really cool back patches you could order back in the day, and I've covered all them on previous videos. If you want to see me talk about back patches, watch an old video. And then you can see all the fun, the tricks and free things. And I did this earlier, but this is a different one with them damn sea monkeys. And a joy buzzer, oh boy. And look, the 7-foot tall monsters you can hang on the wall. The big flat plastic cutout you can hang on your wall, just like the one in the story I'm telling you about now. Isn't that really weird? And this commercial was right in the middle of that story. Let's go on to the next story. See? I just turned the page without even pausing it. And young Mike Bleezy lays in bed. His daddy's worried about him. But it's cool. Young Mike Bleezy seems to be acting different. And once again, in the night, Dad is awoken to strange sounds. He comes in and sees Mike Bleezy getting eyes out by the poster. Mesmerized and hypnotized by his poster. What a dumbass. Mike Bleezy's in trouble. Dad runs to his rescue, but is quickly zapped by the poster also, as they become slaves of the aliens who are trying to take over the planet using plastic posters. I told you not to buy them plastic posters. Oh my God. Oh my God. Weird things happen in the Twilight Zone. Well, YouTube, I'll say one thing. They sure don't run no great big long stories in these Twilight Zone comic books, do they? And we get more ads for Woody Woodpecker house building, where you can learn how to build a birdhouse, because that was really cool back in 1977. Matter of fact, I think I might have built a birdhouse or two. And check this out, your favorite cartoons, your favorite little magnetic stick-ons for the refrigerator. You can also get them in a backpack. Yeah, they were so cool. Yeah, I loved all this stuff, and I probably ordered quite a bit of it back in the day. And in another full panel brought to you by the Daily Dan blog, we get the game show. That's right, this Scooby Bastard's going on a game show. His wife's going to be all happy if he actually manages to win the game show. He goes and he talks about it and he talks about it and he reads up on it and he studies for the game show. Oh, the excitement. And once again, we get more ads. Hell, there's more ads in a Twilight Zone comic book than any comic book I reviewed lately, that's for sure. Look, you could get this fake police kit, you get your little fake ID, and then you can bluff your way into people and write them tickets and stuff and go to jail for impersonating a police officer. Oh, I'm glad I didn't order that one. And more back patches, and more back patches. Oh my God. Sleepless nights cramming. Sleepless nights watching the game show. Free sleepless nights writing down the kind of questions they ask on the game show. Sleepless nights of studying to the point of insanity, preparing for his day on the game show. And when it finally comes, he is a whiz. He answers the questions. He could win the prize. Awesome for him, he moves on to day 2 as he sweats it and rewatches the show, knowing that he made every question. He's still writing down, he's still cramming, he's still planning. Whatever will he do on day 2 of this exciting game show? He plans to win. He plans to win. Is that the face of a winner? Yes, it is! He wins on the game show again. He has won the chance to compete for the ultimate prize. Yes, it's true. He's happy. He celebrates. And on the final night, he realizes that it all starts over again, because this is hell. And his torment is to win over and over and over and never get to spend it and never get to have the girl. Oh, what irony in the Twilight Zone. And then we go undercover to figure out the secrets of nature. And that is just some, oh my God, stuff. I don't even know. If you had the Barbie, you probably like the secrets of nature. I'm going to skip talking about that. If you want to read it, I'll go real slow, Michael Marone, because this is the kind of stuff Michael Marone really likes to read. Because it's about little girl toys and makeup. And you know that's your kind of stuff, Marone. Anyway, this badass guy here kills a bunch of people. This guy is a horrible person. And then the angel says, I have come for you, Chester. But Chester runs off because Chester don't want no part of the angel. You know, let me talk honestly for a minute. The Daily Dan knows a lot about angels. It's true. And Chester, whenever an angel's involved, you should run like hell. Yeah, angels ain't all they're cracked up to be. The Daddy Dan knows. The Daddy Dan knows all about angels. Chester, remembering when he got shot. Chester outside the body, running for his life, being tormented by double freaking ugly ass angels. Oh, my God, I ain't going into the angel thing. But Chester's being tormented because he's already shot and dead. Chester tried to escape after he got shot. He ran. He crashed his car. Chester's laying on the street dead. In the Twilight Zone. The end. What kind of little short story's that? The end. And that's the last story in this little short Twilight Zone comic book where you can see the soldiers. Where you can see the prizes, where you can see something you might have won. Wow. I should have did both. I got a couple of these. I might just find another one. And more prize crap on the back. And that's my quick look at the Twilight Zone. That's the Twilight Zone. Number 76 from 1977. Wow, wasn't that cool? Check this out, YouTube. It's Twilight Zone. Number 77 from 1977. Wow, 77 from 77. What a great comic book. What do you say we do a double shot and look at another Twilight Zone comic book? So inside the front cover, we get Captain Marvel and the Killer Bee and Son introducing new superheroes in this Hostess Cupcake Twinkie short. Oh my God, I hate them. And then you get the story of this doofus and this chick who got married. Went off on their honeymoon. All happy and stuff. Dee-dee-dee, we got married. Since I'm doing two comics, I might roll along a little bit faster on number 2 on the stupid stuff. You know, the stupid stuff like where they drive for 100 miles, then they hike for another 100 miles, and then they slip and slide down into a valley, and they're all happy, and they're on their honeymoon, and they're climbing mountains and going places people probably shouldn't go. The rope broke, and she landed on her ass as they tumbled down the hill. Luckily, they survived the fall, but oh my God, what brilliant art they have in this comic book. That scene reminds me of something from another movie I won't bring up right now. Anyway, they're happy on the bottom. They've lost some of their equipment, but the honeymoon goes on, and look, we're in a lost valley on a honeymoon, and now we're dressed like Tarzan and Jane. This is only going to get better. And you get that fun tricks and free things from the last comic book. Skip. I done checked that stuff out anyway. Whoa, check out the beautiful art. They do make this girl look sumptuous and sexy in this rare Twilight Zone comic book from 1977. As they roll on, they climb mountains, they survive, they eat coconuts. What kind of island are they on? And they get attacked by them giant ants. And I know the people who drew this got the idea from them. Because this come out in 77 and them's like a 50s movie involving giant ants trying to eat some folks. I love a good comic book with a simple plot. They go on a honeymoon, they go too far, they get in a lost valley, and now they're being attacked by giant ants and bugs trying to eat them. What a nice, simple story. A plane searching for them has spotted them. The plane says, hey, guess what? I can land in this field, and the plane lands in the field and snatches them up to safety. Oh my God, they barely managed to escape the Twilight Zone. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. So, in full panels brought to you by the Daily Dan blog, we're looking at Twilight Zone number 77, the second Twilight Zone comic book that I'm reviewing today. And now we got to look at the story called Mirror Image. Mirror Image, the story of a lady who finds an old mirror with a crack in it. An old mirror that when she looks in it predicts the future. She sees her stupid son fall down steps. She sees her husband cheating on her. She sees how much the mirror costs. Oh my God, and she buys it. But yet, every time she looks in her mirror, she sees things that's going to happen in the future. And yet, they come true. As she sees the weather girl predict snow, and it snows. And then we get bombarded with ads where you can make real cash and make them. Do not trust these. You made them little metal Social Security cards. You try to use them, no war on earth will take them. They're just a waste of money. And then you got these sea monkeys that look like a aquarium full of algae. And then we get some more back patches. And I covered that earlier in the video and in the other videos, so just watch them back. And we get more and more of this lady predicting the future with her magic mirror. Oh, I see happiness for me and my baby. That kid looks like he's 9 or 10. Yeah, that's a little bastard that was going to fall down the steps. She's got to watch out for him. As she predicts more and more stuff with her magic mirror, the maid catches on. And in the Twilight Zone way, they bombard you with more commercials. And we took a look at this earlier on how to make a bird nest box, and some more back patchy things. Oh my God, they're killing me with this stuff. So in full nightmarish panels of the second Twilight Zone comic book, it's like that holiday special where I just keep rolling Twilight Zone after Twilight Zone after Twilight Zone at you. I hope you enjoy that. Oh my God. She's predicting the future with her little magic mirror. It's just so soap opera-y. Little kid goes to take that tumble. Oh, she did not stop it. She did not get there in time. But luckily she got there fast enough to slow his fall. He didn't die. Oh, wait a minute. She saw it happening. She got there in time. She stopped it from happening. Yay! Sometimes magic mirrors work in the Twilight Zone. And then we get more freaking back patches and cartoons and commercials and oh my God! And now we get a story called Death Plot. Yes, a story about a sick old lady. A sick old lady on death's doorstep. A sick old lady who makes her will. A sick old lady that knows she's going to pass. A sick old lady that puts all her trust in the saint. And this guy, yep, but guess what? The old lady died. So in full panels, brought to you by the Daddy Dan blog. Gone but not forgotten. He's upset about the death of Grandma. Guess what? Grandma's back. Grandma's back to tell you who poisoned her. Grandma's back to fill you in on the scoop. Grandma's back to tell you what you got to do to avenge her with that fat bastard who killed her. Grandma's going to show you where the fortune is, going to show you where the will is, going to show you where the treasure's buried. So you'll have something to bargain with as you confront the fat bastard that poisoned her. He's being sneaky. He's being all Simon Templar. The guy who poisoned her is all upset. But the new lawyer's like, oh, well, you're getting everything, dude. And the guy that poisoned her is all upset. And he's like, no, this can't happen. He says, guess what? You're screwed. The real book told the whole story. Grandma got her vengeance. Grandma got her vengeance. And that's the way it happens. Grandma gets her vengeance in the Twilight Zone. And YouTube, we move on with more ads, more ads, more ads. I'm not going through more ads. It's just killing me to get through all these ads. We come to the last story in the Twilight Zone 77. I took a look at Twilight Zone 76 and 77. From 1977. That's so cool. I hope you enjoyed my Twilight Zone holiday special. So we're going to get the visit, a little short story about a guy who wants to find out who wants the house on the hill. This house is supposedly haunted, so he's going to go up and check it out. He lights his lantern, he goes up to the haunted house on the hill. Oh, the excitement never stops. So in the final full panels, brought to you by the Daily Dan blog, dude checks out the haunted house. Dude says that it looks like a mess in the haunted house. It looks like a struggle, but it's the haunted house. It's been this way for years, right? He hears a noise in the haunted house on the hill. He runs outside. And then just outside, he finds the ghost of Grandpapa. First we get Grandma, now we get Grandpa's ghost. Yeah, Grandpa's ghost ain't happy. Grandpa's ghost says, he who haunts the house on the hill is Grandpa. Yep. And then the dude disappears forever, and his wife and baby wonder what happened to him, and that's the way it goes in the Twilight Zone. And literally, dude, that is the end. Not just the end of that, but it's the end of the comic book, as you get more of them freaking ads we talked about for hours and hours this week. And then you get the personality posters, which are really cool. You could order any of these really cool posters. I loved them all. I had many of them, especially that one. You get a taste of toy soldiers on the back on this holiday special. Be sure to check out my friend Pat McCormick at the Golden Ranger TV. He provides the music from my TV show, my YouTube show, 13 o'clock live with Daily Dan. Check out Pat McCormick and my good friend Dave Sunstorm. And my good friend Dave, you can always hear him talk about the good stuff. So that's my look at the Twilight Zone. Hold on for a minute. That's my double look at the Twilight Zone. to Twilight Zone number 76 and number 77 from 1977. I hope you enjoyed them. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the silly little bell. And be sure to join me for my next comic book review. And maybe I'll do another double one day. Till next time, Danny Staten on the Daily Dan blog, saying, be sure to join me on Danny Dan's The Good Stuff and the Danny Staten channel for live stream on Wednesday night. Blog over, dudes.